Welcome to my channel. I'm Zhang Jingxu. Let's look at the problem 17 in chapter 27. Chapter 27 is about the magnetism. There we need to determine the direction for B for each cases, right? We know the magnetic force F represents the maximum of magnetic force, and this is a positive charged particle moving in the velocity v. As we know, the magnetic force for a moving particle in motion in the magnetic field is Lorentz force. So Lorentz force is QV cross B, right? And then we can draw the space I, J, K in the three components. The first cases we can see, we know the V is pointing to the J component. So this is a negative V J component, right? And then finally the force is pointing to the I component moving out. We need to find the B. So that is a negative J times some component we don't know should equal to I. Of course, it's negative K, right? So negative J cross negative K equal to I. So easy. You can check your mathematics book, or you can solve it by using the right-hand rules. You can see your four fingers follow this blue line, so four fingers follow the blue line pointing to this way, right? And then you want your thumb pointing out. So your forefinger must rotate downward. So this one, your right hand, this is your thumb, right? This thumb can pointing out. Agree? You can follow this screen and do that. The second case is this one. You can see the charge is positive and the velocity pointing to J component. So we write it as J, and B we don't know. And finally the force is to the K component, right? So now what is the direction for B? To make it the J cross what value? To make it equal to K negative I, right? Negative I. So that means it just moves inward. So now how can you do that? By right-hand rules. You can see your four fingers, right? Your four fingers moves this way, and then your thumb near to be upward. So this is your thumb upward, and then you can take your right hand to test it. So that means your four fingers must rotate inward. Agree? Must rotate inward. The next way, the case C, we can see the velocity for the V is negative I. It is moving inward, so negative I. And then cross what is B to make it the force is negative K. So in this one, that is looks like this. Negative cancels. I cross what component equal to K, or both say J, right? So this is J component. So the B is in J component. Also, you can use the right-hand rule to solve it. You can see your four fingers moves in. So your four fingers moves in this way. And then your thumb near to pointing down. So of course, you can rotate to the right? If you are really confused with the right-hand rules, you can use the operation of the cross, because remember, this is Lorentz force V cross B, right? So you can define the direction for each quantity, and then by using the cross vector very easily, you can get its direction for B. It's the first case in negative K, the second case in negative I, the third case is in the J component. Thank you.